time. Right. Here we go. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
That's from the Batman.
It is, yeah.
And here, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, good evening, everybody.
Good
Welcome
evening.
to Chinwag number 105.
Mm-hmm.
This is like our weekly chat that we do about like stuff in general.
About stuff.
Just general, whatever, you know.
It's meant to be about
It's meant to be about eBay and selling
stuff.
but
online.
it tends to be about pretty much anything most weeks, so we just go with it.
Yes.
And we've gotten lucky enough to have you guys join us every week.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone new's here, then that's what it's about. But you know, if you don't like it, then and all that jazz, you know. You know, I just thought I'd start off on that foot today.
Start off as we mean to go on.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go in and we'll say a few highs. Lucy was in first, and then Hixie came in. Obviously, Steve. Peter's in the chat as well. Hi, thanks for popping in, Peter. Gloria, George Ross, Nick, and George. Sorry, left hand down a bit, Stephen Bennett. George, you must tell us a bit more about the TV you sold to PewDiePie. I mean, I don't know. It's the first I've heard of it. I'm sure you've shared it on Facebook or something, but you know, we're kind of not on there right now, so
we're not there.
We're a bit out of the loop. But that sounds interesting. That's actually interesting. I want to know about your TV sell to PewDiePie, to Felix.
Because we watch a bit of
I think it's so
PewDiePie,
funny. We like watching PewDiePie.
Yeah. We don't watch
Felix.
him all the time,
No.
but we do.
I love it when he respects women, though, don't we?
Yes.
And then all that kind of stuff. Wow, that is epic that you sold something to PewDiePie. Anyway, so yeah, Catherine McConnell. This is very personal skits. Aaron, Sue, Selena, Scott, Ash, Southwest Sellers. He actually said good evening to me this time as well.
Oh.
Thank you, appreciate that. Shazad has popped in. Hi, Shazad. Alia has popped in. By the way, guys, just wanted to say, Alia, thank you. Mukhtar, thank you very much. I still haven't watched it.
No.
But because I just haven't had time, but really do appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's so nice of you to
that was really
to
nice
send
of
us
you.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
It was.
The first movie is well worth a watch.
Yeah.
And I'm sure this will be equally good.
And we haven't seen that, have we?
The first movie was epic, though. It was so
was.
much fun. So if you haven't seen it, guys, check out Guardians of the Galaxy. Nick is feeling a little bit funny this evening, I think. Seeing Beck. Okay. So yeah, thank you for that, Mukhtar. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Very kind of you. Yeah, I shared on Facebook, says George.
Okay.
Of course you did, George.
Yeah,
of course you did, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't happen to be there.
Yes. Treasure Pirate has popped in as well. Hi there. Hi, Tat Doctor, as well. Oh, that is so cool that you actually sold, like, something to Pew.
That is pretty cool, actually.
That is really cool.
That is really cool.
I don't think we've ever sold anything to anyone famous. What? Weigh-in update. Well, Gloria, that, for those of you that don't know, is a McDonald's drink receptacle.
When are you going to be doing it all live and stuff? You said you were going to do it live.
You know what? I think the issue is, right? The issue is that, like, I've got to weigh myself first on stream, and then...
So it's not going to happen this week.
Not this week, but it will happen. This is just a blip, you know, like you have blips.
Okay,
you know?
So this is a blip. Yesterday was a blip.
The week's been a little bit of a blip as far as diet goes.
The diet's gone awful. Let's be honest.
Yeah, there's been no diet.
There's
been no diet. Yeah, I know. It's disappointing.
There are reasons.
There are there?
Not really.
No,
there
are excuses.
There's excuses.
There's excuses.
I'm not sure about reasons, actually.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know what? There's no good reason that I didn't, and I'm kind of, another week's gone by and I've done nothing about it again, and it's kind of disappointing. So I'm glad that you guys have reminded me of it, because it will only strengthen my resolution. So for next week, Welsh Wonder says Zeno. I know it's terrible. It's not a banana milkshake. It's not a blip. It's a blop. You know what I actually had as well? Shall I tell you guys what I had today? I had a big tasty, and I had a double cheeseburger on the side. So that's.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
I don't know.
Because I was just as bad as you. We didn't help each other today, did we?
So, not really. Not really. And and yesterday we had Domino's.
That's why I said. Like, today was a bit of a blip, and then yesterday as well.
Yeah, it's been bad. It's been bad, guys.
Yeah.
So
it's been a busy week.
Yes,
busy week.
It's been a busy week, but those are excuses.
Those are excuses.
To be honest,
there's no excuse really.
Exactly.
No, that is our excuse, but it's not a good one.
Exactly, and that can apply to everything. To be honest with you, you know, I think there's like a fancy saying around it, but I can't remember it, so I'm not going to say it. But
because your sayings are they go down so well.
Well, it's because I sometimes get them wrong, and I don't want to get this one wrong because it's an important one. Okay. But you know, you've got excuses. I think people have got excuses for everything. You know, like, so you know, you can either say, oh, there's a reason, but really it's probably just an excuse. You know, probably. So, and then that can apply to everything. It can apply to your reselling business if there's something that you're not doing in it that you think you should be doing. And you'll probably have a reason why you didn't do this. So, for example, you've probably all got reasons why you didn't list as much as you should have. It's just not a reason. It's an excuse for why you didn't list as much.
Yes.
The chances are there are always situations where, you know, you genuinely couldn't do it. You know, like, I'm sure there are. Like, you know, one of you out there may have, like, I don't know, broken your leg, God forbid, or something. I don't know, something, or broken your listing finger. I don't know what you could have done, but there will be people out there that have got a genuine reason, but the majority of the time, I don't think people do. I mean, we certainly don't. I think we have lots of. We can give ourselves reasons, but most of the time it's just excuses, right?
Yeah, it's just excuses.
Wouldn't you say so?
Yeah, just excuses.
Just excuses, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad we cleared that up. Okay. Someone called you your sidekick is. Someone said something about you being a sidekick. I can't remember what it was, but it was a nice-ish comment. Nice-ish comment, anyway. Yeah, your sidekick is beautiful. There you go. Yeah. See, sidekick not so good. Beautiful. Thanks. That's pretty good. So there's a bit of a yin and yang comment there. Thank you, the truth. Appreciate it. Sean says, I'm here just listening in the background while I run up and down the stairs sorting sales out and packing stock to send to FBA. Amazon loads busier than eBay. This time of year, if you've got things to send in to Amazon, yes, they will sell. You know, yeah, exactly. Barry says, hi guys, been watching a while and taking tips. Thanks for the inspiration. Keep up the good work. Barry, you must have been watching for a long time if you've managed to pick up some tips.
I know, right?
Because you must. You've probably got to watch like hours.
I was going to say there's probably a lot to filter through.
Yes.
Before you actually get to anything useful.
We should probably put like little markers in our videos where we actually put like,
you know, with like
annotations.
You know, like the you know, where it comes out like with like warnings on.
Warnings.
You know, when it was on CDs, it was like parental
guidance,
and stuff like that. Yeah. We need to come with a warning on our channel.
Like,
you
what
know, you
kind
won't find anything useful.
No. Like some kind of knowledge warning, lack of knowledge within. Something like that.
But thank you, appreciate the comment.
Alia says, I'm glad you got it, Zeno. Whereas it's so kind of you, honestly, dude. That was super kind of you.
Really unexpected, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's completely unexpected. Yeah. Right. Let's go back through the comments. George says, got a sell for an old portable CRT TV. Yeah, from Felix Gelberg. Yeah. Wow, that is crazy. A CRT TV.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
A portable CRT TV to pews, man. That is the coolest thing. I'm genuinely like, you know, it's crazy to think that the guy that rich still, like, you know, he hasn't got someone buying on eBay for him. He's quite humble for how much money he's got. Anyway, question from Shazad. Do you think once Bex comes back full-time to eBay that it would be better for her to look after the long tail items? I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we've got that far ahead planned.
We haven't got that far ahead planned.
I think
we are trying to get more
yeah.
planned out and like set ourselves goals and things.
I think when it comes to the stock, if anything, you'd be better just dealing with the volume stuff.
Yeah.
I think like the bulk. You're better at dealing with the bulk things.
Organisation and like getting all of that stuff organised. So I'd probably be better with the bulk stuff. But
yeah.
But then that could be long tail items as well, because
exactly.
You know, a lot of the bulk stuff could be.
No point in starting diet until New Year, says Tat Doctor. No. I think you can do that. Did you have a burger on the side of your fries, says Shazad? I should have done, but no. Sue asks, is it a seafood diet?
It may as well be.
McDonald's, get that Burger King in you, did you buy it, says Ryan. Oh gosh. Put the McDonald's hat on, says Ryan. Oh gosh. If you have to justify anything, you're doing it wrong. That's just life, says Welsh Wonders.
Yep. Exactly.
I didn't list because I was getting my 122nd win in Fortnite, says Ryan. Very funny, very funny. Okay. Friday night Fortnite, anyone, says Tom. Sorry, I can't list today because I've broken my listing. Oh, that's what I said. Yeah, a burger in the hand is worth fries and a cheeseburger in the bush. Look, the hand and bush saying.
You just want to forget about it now.
It just didn't work out how I expected it to.
You completely took it a different way.
Exactly.
And even when you tried to explain it to me, I was like, that's not what it means. No. And you were like, no, it is.
I was certain I was right. That's why. I found loads of great tips from these guys, says Shazad. I'm sure you have. And Ryan says, I've watched 55,000 hours of Z and picked up 3 tips. Grind the bean. Hard RC is life. And he likes buying half. I don't know, that more or less sums up this channel, right?
It does.
Like, you know what? Coffee actually something I really want to get back into.
And stick a bit of fried chicken in there, and you know.
You know what? I'm getting really fed up. Remind me, I'm getting a bit fed up of not having any decent coffee. It's really frustrating me. We've got no room for my commercial coffee machine with the water pump set up right now.
At the moment.
Because we've recently done a little bit of sourcing.
Yeah. I think I shared it on Instagram.
Yeah. Rebecca shared a little post on Instagram. We did like a little bit of sourcing, picked up a few bits. By the way, guys, Friday Fortnite sounds pretty good, you know. Fancy.
I'm going to bed.
Are you going to bed after?
I'm seriously going to bed. It's been a really tough week. I'm tired, and I'm
going
back
to bed.
I'm back at work tomorrow. I'm going to bed.
Man, she's doing 6 days this week.
Yeah.
Monster, 6 days.
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
But I'm tired.
I'm tired. What about me? I've eaten that burger and it's all making me tired. Do you think you feel sorry for me?
No.
Oh, but it's so. Oh, but yeah, I think I might do that. No, but I've just eaten it and it's like making me all sleepy. Doesn't that get any sympathy, guys?
No.
But it wasn't even one. I ate 2 burgers.
I know, right?
Like I had to eat one, and then I had to start on another one.
Yeah.
It was a challenge, you know. It was a challenge because double cheeseburgers are quite stodgy, aren't they?
They are.
And then I had a big tasty. It didn't taste as good as it would have done had I not had the cheeseburger. Mm-hmm. I think it's because I was stuffing it down my face. Yeah. You know, I don't really. Yeah. I need to work on that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right. If I ever started filming or live streaming, I would be exactly like Zaheer, either eating, bantering, laughing, or all at the same time. Mr. Trooper, if you like YouTube, you should do it. It is so much fun. It is so much fun, honestly. Like, we do this even when we're not feeling like doing it, because after we've then done it, we feel really great because you guys make us feel great, to be honest. Right. Hi, Zienbeck, says Mr. C. What was the new haul you had?
Oh, yeah. So...
who remembers the day? Z in the box room says that. Bloody hell, that's back in the day.
Ages ago.
That's back in the day. Tom's going old school. Tom's kicking it old school with those videos. Yeah. It's just sick hoodiesy. I've been wearing the crap out of it.
If you go back to the beginning videos, you probably see it.
I have a thing where I like to wear my old work clothes.
Yeah.
I know it's really bad, but I didn't like wearing them when I was working.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
my dad used to do the same thing. He actually got, I shouldn't be laughing, but he got made redundant from Asda. Right?
That sounds so bad. That sounds so
He
bad.
was still walking
Wearing
around
his
with
Asda
an Asda shirt like 2 years after.
It just keeps keeping it in rotation.
And we used to say to him, was,
Why-
Dad, why are you still wearing it? And he's like, oh, it's a good t-shirt.
It's a good- Man, you know what? I think that's. You know what? I reckon you could make that cool, couldn't you?
Yeah.
You could make the Asda t-shirt cool. You know?
Oh.
But I don't know why I didn't like wearing this stuff when I was working for EA.
No, you used to hate it.
Well, I think it's because when you work for EA, you feel a bit dirty because you're like a rep for the big dirty EA.
They don't like seeing you either.
They don't like
really.
seeing you.
And they just want free pens from
They
you.
just want free pens. Yeah, and even that they don't want. They
No.
really what they want is they want answers on why like EA were breaking every game.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when they messed around with SimCity
Yeah.
and did that. But yeah, like now I wear it with pride. Now I wear this stuff to death. I've got my EA t-shirts. I've got my Battlefield hoodie, and I used to have an EA jacket, but I don't know what happened to it. I think I might have gotten rid of it.
Yeah, I think that one went.
That was out of rage or something, or I can't remember.
I don't know.
I can't remember. But
I
yeah,
don't
got
know.
rid of it. But yes, all that breadsy I get here, says Steve. Oh, thanks, Steve. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It does blow me.
Anyway, we were talking about haul.
Haul, yeah.
Yeah, so we did get a haul
Yeah.
this week.
Almost 20 minutes still waiting for some good tips.
I know, right? Every time I try and get
Here's
onto
a-
something useful, right? This one goes and changes the subject.
Here's a tip. When you're having a big tasty, make sure you leave some of the sauce to put your fries in, because it goes really well. There's a tip. that's a tip, right?
Okay.
I think that's good advice. Okay. I've never eaten McDonald's, says John, and I still look like the Michelin Man. My friend used to work for EA at Guildford. Says, yeah, I used to. We used to go to the head office there a lot. At Guildford Welsh Wonders. Question: why did you leave EA? What happened? Did they catch you reviewing a Snickers bar on the job? No, I was doing that when I worked for Nestle.
Yeah,
That's even better, actually.
That's even worse.
That's even better.
Yeah, no, that video was when he was working for Nestle.
Yeah. When I was working for Nestle as a chocolate sales rep, I used to often like review chocolate bars in my car because I was. And
was
sleep.
It a burger as well?
I reviewed a burger in the car as well.
Yeah.
I used to sleep a lot as well on the job. I just didn't like working for them. You know, I really didn't like it. You'd go to all the shops and the shopkeepers give you grief. And you'd be like, oh, screw you guys. Oh, you got out of dates and this and that and the other. And I just didn't enjoy it in the end, did I, really?
No.
No. So, yeah, but I did that when I was working for Nestle. I wear my Tesco top with pride, says Personal Skits. That's fine. Alia says, I remember I still kept my Wilco polo shirt. You normally have to hand stuff in, but no one bothers. I always wanted to just go in and start working with my tea. I never wear it, mind you. You got a Beck's death. Did you give me a death stare?
Yeah,
when?
probably.
Why?
I just do it out of habit.
Really?
If you annoy me, if I don't like what you're saying, I just stare at you and just go, yeah, just shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought you loved everything I said.
No.
Where did I get that idea from?
I don't know.
I just assume you like love everything I say.
Yeah, you do.
I'm really good though, aren't I? Like the best.
Yeah, in the world.
Thanks. See it in the world, guys. You heard it here first. I'm the best. Can you answer the question? Can you answer my first question? Why did you leave EA Sports?
Oh, that was because
then I started to do this.
You started doing this. So he was working part time anyway with EA.
And it was Nick's fault. I'm blaming Nick because I started watching Nick's videos and then I thought, oh, I don't want to work for EA
so
anymore.
he was like, Bex, there's this guy. There's this guy.
I was literally like that.
He was.
Like,
And he showed
Bex,
me.
there's a guy.
He showed me some videos of him.
I didn't show you some pictures. What? I like some pictures of him out of my wallet.
I said videos. No, that would be really weird if you had.
Bex, there's this guy.
Yeah, look.
But I was like,
I keep a picture in my wallet. No, you showed me some of his videos, and I was like, yeah, that sounds really cool.
That was rapid reaction, by the way. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, like as in, another one of your great ideas.
At that time, I was working full time anyway, and you were working part time at EA, working like 3 days a week for them. And then I was like, well, you may as well just try and do the eBay stuff on the side. And then it got to a point where you were just like, I just want to do the eBay, and that's what happened.
Oh, Andrea's in the chat as well. Hi, Andrea.
Hi, Andrea.
Death said equals sexy looks. I'm so unsubscribing. I demand better tips. Says Shazad. Shazad, you don't need tips from me.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Z. 10 previously employed people now have jobs due to you leaving them. Says Southwest says. Thank you. Bashi asks, or is it Bashi or Baski asks, hey Zaheer, I was wondering where is your name coming from? Zaheer sounds Arabic. It is. It's a Pakistani name, or like Arabic name. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it is.
Best thing about working in game retail is the free hoodies, in it, Z. Yes, David, it certainly is. The way I'm going, I can give my boss my work clothes back. Shouldn't want to keep, as don't enjoy my employed job. Wish sales were like this every month, says Sean. Sean, you're obviously working super hard, and I'm sure you will do, like awesome well, and get those sales all through the year at some point. Question: do you think Big Nasty eats Big Tasties? Asked Andrew. What do you mean Big Nasty? I don't get that.
Isn't there a guy out there?
Big Nasty?
Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where? Out where?
I don't know what he does.
What do you mean there's a guy out where?
That's his name.
Big Nasty?
Yeah.
Like, in what is he?
I don't know.
Can you tell me who Big Nasty is? I don't know, Andrea. But I don't know if he does eat Big Tasties. But he should if he doesn't. Okay. A question for Bex. What did you say when he said he's going to quit to buy you stuff to sell at the time?
I think my attitude was, well, you may as well, because he wasn't happy in any of his jobs, and I knew it was going to be a matter of time before I quit that one as well.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was quitting a lot of jobs, wasn't I?
And I was like, at the time I was working full time anyway, so I was like, you may as well, because at least I'm getting a full time wage while you kind of, build up on eBay.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
That's what happened.
Exactly.
It's that simple.
Oh, he's a rapper, says Mr. Trooper.
Oh.
Big Nasty. I don't even know who that is.
Okay.
Grime artist. Big Nasty is sick. He's a rapper. I don't even know who Big Nasty is. He has an E4 Pro. Oh, so he's like, is he like new, I suppose? I don't know. My knowledge of UK scene stops at Kano and Gigs and JME, and that's about it. And obviously Dizzy Rascal, that I don't know Big Nasty. I feel like I should now. I don't know Big Nasty. Apologies to all you grime fans out there. But I don't know if he does is he big? I don't know. If he's got money, he goes to McDonald's. He probably says, you know what, Big Mac meal? No, I'll get a Big Tasty. It's kind of like a show that you're doing well. That's why I do it. When I go to McDonald's, I want to show the person working at McDonald's, hey, I can afford the Big Tasty meal. It's like me flexing. It's what I do.
Can I just say you need to find a better flex?
No, currently that's my level of flex. That's all I can afford right now. Is an upgrade to my McDonald's. I can't do anything bigger than that right now.
Oh,
in time we can upgrade to other things like like some people upgrade the cars or the house. We're not there yet, hun. At the moment we just have to be happy with supersizing.
I'm happy,
supersizing
but
up.
I don't feel like I could go into McDonald's and think, I'm going to order from you.
Or flex on someone.
I'm going to order from your your special menu.
When they have the special burgers, the fancy ones, I always get those as well.
I know you do.
Just and when I'm eating them, I look at people and go, yeah.
What are you like? Okay. Should we talk about some stuff?
We should do, really. We should do. Ash says, "Is it sad? This is the best entertainment I get all week." Yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. You are so down with the kids, Z, says Nick. I don't know who Big Nasty is.
Ryan's asking, how many jobs have you quit?
Oh wow. I was on about 12. Says Ryan. I don't know, Ryan. Loads, man. I mean,
Yeah,
I've had jobs that I've gone in for a day and then quit.
There's a job that you got the interview.
And then I quit before I started.
Yeah, the weekend before you started, you posted a note.
Yeah, that was a good one. I applied for. God,
They must be laughing about
Can you
this.
imagine? They must have been mad, right?
Yeah.
Imagine I wasted.
Opening up the door Monday morning and going, you never guess what.
I called up this company, wasted their time asking them about the job, then wasted their time going for an interview and seeming all interested, and wasted their time and my time at an interview. And then I've realised over the weekend I didn't want the job, so before I started, I sent them like a little letter. Right. Right. All right, Z, do you remember Mystique? Yes, I remember Mystique. I wouldn't say they were cool, personally, but if you like them, cool. I didn't really like Mystique. I don't know why. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I walked out on every job I ever had. Best feeling in the world, says Nick. Krillin Rob has super chatted $2 and has asked quite an important question, guys. We should probably go into this one. Z, how do you feel about the McRib? I feel it's a travesty that we here in the UK don't get McRib on the menu. There is no McRib on the menu, so we just don't get it, do we? It's not. It's just not there. You can go to many McDonald's and there's no McRib. I think it's a travesty, quite frankly. Actually, we should maybe start like a petition. Maybe write to like our local MPs or something. Put pressure, because they're a multinational McDonald's. Put pressure on them to start offering the McRib. Because I think it's wrong that we don't have it here. I think it's wrong. Actually, we should do some kind of like a public service announcement. What do you reckon? Like start like doing rallies for McRib. What do you think?
Yeah.
Now she's taking the mick, really. Okay. Right. Let's quickly talk about the haul. We bought some more stuff. We've got a contact. You guys should get contact as well if you can. It's cool because it means that when you need it, you can go and get stuff from them. Mystique were nothing compared to S Club, right? See, very funny, Nick. I don't think S Club are good, okay? I don't know where this has come from. You guys want to run with it? That's cool. I don't think they're good, okay? You can say what you like. Try to make it out like I'm a big S Club fan. I'm not, right?
Yeah, but you know the songs.
I know some of the songs, right? It's not a big deal, you know?
It just seems to all of a sudden come back to you and you start,
No,
saying a few lines.
Like, just because Bradley's doing his thing, it's...
Anyway. Yeah, so.
Okay, here we go. I'll show you an example of what we bought. How's that? We're going to show you one thing that we bought because I think it's just,
Yeah,
this will explain.
So this is like, yeah. I might actually move out the way because he's going to hit me with it.
No, I won't.
He is. See?
Oh. I shouldn't do this.
No. You can't even... You probably can't even hear because of the mic. Anyway.
You probably can. But yeah, there you go, guys.
Yeah,
this is an example of what we have bought. It's
all like...
It's radio control.
Yeah.
Radio control. More radio control. This is a boat, aka catamaran. It's got a proper petrol engine in it. It's huge. There you go. You see?
There you go.
See the engine? 2-stroke gas engine there. There's the carburetor, the head, pull start.
Yeah.
And it'll go really fast on water, as it's meant to. That's what we've been buying.
Yeah. So it's actually more boats well, there's a few cars. But Zaheer did say to me, he goes, it's different this time because it's boats.
Yes. Yeah. It's more RC basically. We've got a lot of it. So it is just what we've bought. We've bought more of it. We were
gonna try and do a bit of a haul, but the thing is, some of the stuff is actually quite big, so it's really difficult. I mean, that's one of them.
Yeah, we've got 2 of those, and then we've got a bunch of others.
And they're quite big and bulky to kind of try and show. So it's a little bit difficult.
Yeah, so that's what we've got. We don't want to bore you guys. We're not gonna stop sourcing at car boots or charity shops. And we're gonna continue to share like the car boot and charity shop sales more than the radio control sales. We appreciate the radio control sales are not for everybody. So it's one of those things. Need to reposition that. I did that on purpose, Shazad. Big boy, nice 35-incher. Yeah, it's actually a 48-incher, actually, Ryan. Let's get it straight. It's 48, and there's some girth to that as well. As you can see, it was quite a girthy unit, right?
Are we gonna go there?
No. Okay.
Good. Thanks.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
So when it floods, Z's gonna ride that to the shops.
Yeah.
Rockstar.
Exactly.
Yeah, it is pretty good. Why is that a boat in your pocket? Are you pleased to see me? How in blank are you gonna mail that? I thought the knitting machine was huge. Nothing is too big to ship.
Yeah.
Nothing is too big to ship.
We had a big car thingy.
Big car thingy?
Yeah. What was that thing
A
called?
car?
Yeah.
It was a monster truck.
That's it.
And the Audi as well. That was big. Yeah, you know what?
That got shipped, didn't it?
Yeah.
Where did that go?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Marry Death Deals. There's someone called George Ross who was in the chat earlier. And and there are many others as well, including ourselves. We're happy to ship anything. There's nothing you can't ship. Okay, it just comes down to like figuring out how you do things, learning about shipping. Shipping may not seem like it's a topic that you can learn about, but there's an awful lot you can learn about, and you can pick up ways of doing things. Like when you first start out reselling, a lot of people will end up paying too much for shipping. Because
and also like one thing to kind of remember when you've got like items like this, do try and get a price before you list it as to how much you think it's going to cost to ship it, is what I'd say. Because like, particularly when it comes to weight and things like that, really make sure that you do try and weigh it, and because and it's
before
not just necessarily the weight either, because it's
dimensions.
the size of the package as well. I'm just gonna stop.
No, not at all.
It's you and your dirty mind, man. You started it.
Right. That thing is huge, bigger than the knitting machine. It is,
yeah.
Shazad says, how much did you pay for the haul? It was a fair bit. It was a fair bit. We did use working capital, Shazad. We didn't use our own money. We did use working capital.
Yeah.
So yes,
we paid off the remainder of what we had.
Yeah, we paid off the last one, and we've got another one.
Yeah.
And we've just reinvested. So yes, hopefully you'll pay off for us. Hopefully we'll do okay out of it.
Yeah.
We'll see. Right. It just comes down to money. Well, that's the thing. You can, when you ship something, you can, like we said, make sure that you've got all your research done beforehand. Left hand down a bit says thought you said pro boat build quality was crapo. Did I? I'm not sure. I may have done, but like with anything, I think it depends on like what it is. Oh, is that because in my other video I was going on at them?
Yeah.
You know what? It's pro boat. It's not just that. It's not that their quality's crap. It's quality control is a different thing. To most hobbyists, if you buy an RC machine, most hobbyists expect things to be wrong. right? Because we enjoy fixing them. Like, it's not an issue. If I was to buy a brand new RC, a boat, a car, whatever, and chances are there'll be something probably wrong with it from the gates, but because we enjoy fixing it, we don't tend to complain too much. But my point is, when you're paying the kind of money that you pay for these machines, those faults, those problems shouldn't be there. Yeah. Like, you know, I made a little video on my other channel about one of these boats. It's like a 280-pound boat. It's a smaller boat, 29 inches or something like that, or 26 inches, smaller boat. And you buy it, and as soon as you buy it, it's got something that you need to fix before you've even taken it out on the water. That's unacceptable. It's not an issue. You can easily fix it up. But yeah, that's what I think.
But if you're taking it out of the box and you know, and that's one of the first things you notice, it's going to put a bit of a downer on your purchase.
Yeah, exactly. Z has 2 boats now. He's big tasty kind of guys. I sold a lawn mower before and had a nightmare to post it. Had to use Shipley and it was a pain. Never again, says Tom. Yeah, I mean, there's ways of doing things. You've got massive items. You can pallet wrap things. You can ship them on pallets. There's so many different ways you can do things. Serious question. Not that I do massive items like that, but will you pay for specific size boxes for those bits? Luckily, they come with boxes with the relevant packing, so it won't be an issue.
But we have done previously.
Yeah, but sometimes we
depending on what we've sold.
Yeah.
But we have done previously.
Because he is busy digging a massive pond to test the merch. Now we've got like loads of like places where we could. You don't need a pond to test it anyway. You just need to move the rudder and see if the engine runs.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's do some sales figures.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh.
What? How long have we been going for? 40 minutes?
40 minutes. Wow.
Well, that's got to be a record.
I know.
No, but we were talking about boats. That's reselling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, there's a little boat here as well. Look at this cute little one. That little one.
Yeah, there's little boats.
That's a 9-incher, guys. This is 9-inch. It is.
Okay.
Same. It used to be like that. It says it there as well. Anyway. Yeah. Right. Sales figures. Let's do it. Okay. Let me just go over. So here are the sales figures for the past 7 days.
Yeah.
Here are our graphs. Yeah, I mean, it's for the past 7 days we've turned over just over £1,000.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, the yellow line is last year's figures, so it's actually showing our. You know, we're actually 15% up, even though
it's not
including today. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's gone up to Thursday.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. So we're pretty pleased. It's the first time in a while that we've actually had all green on the graphs, where like our sales are up to last year, transactions are up, and for the first time in a long time our average selling price is up from a year ago. That is huge. Like, our average selling price is really it's really plummeted. Last year we were around the 40-odd pound mark. I think over the year we were about 40 something pounds for the whole year. We were doing pretty well. But this year, since doing the radio control stuff, it's hammered it, hasn't it? We average about 22, 21 pounds, so like half pretty much what we were doing. So
and it's the first time it's kind of
gone up a little bit. And I think a lot of that is thanks to doing the car boots and the charity shops, isn't it? I mean, that day there, the £290 day, that's going to include your knitting machine.
Yeah.
So we've been selling a fair few more higher priced items, and they've all been they've all been from, what's it called? They've all been like from charity shops or car booths. So yeah, it is just what it is. Okay. Clearly need more than 9-inch to press back. Clearly. Shazad says, do you think the next haul will be paid by PayPal or your own money? If things go well, it'll be our own money.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some ideas at the moment, because you can't really call them goals until we've set some time scale and stuff like that. But we've definitely got some ideas of what we want to achieve over the next,
next year or two.
Yeah. So hopefully, yes.
So that's our last 7 days of sales. £1,000, average selling price £25 an item. So moving in the right direction. Pretty pleased. And obviously, bearing in mind, we've been getting a little bit of Amazon coming in now. Not nearly as much as some other guys, but we're starting to do a little bit of Amazon, which is nice. And obviously with your job as well, we're in much better shape, aren't we? We're in much better shape.
Yeah.
Scrolling down, here is a perfect example of why it's so important that you guys run some kind of international shipping.
This is the thing, though, because this is the first time the international, for a while, has been a lot higher than, domestic.
Is that what that was? Okay, yeah.
So it's been like, normally it's been a lot more kind of a bit closer, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still fairly close,
but
it's been
if
more
you ever needed
kind of 50, and sometimes domestic has kind of been a little bit more, a bit higher. But this is the first time that it's actually
a significant difference.
Yeah.
If you ever needed a reason as to why you should be shipping internationally, as many ways as you can, whether that's GSP, whether that's doing your own shipping, doesn't matter.
And I think the last time it was like this was probably was it earlier in the year when we had all the electronics and like hi-fi stuff, because a lot of that was going internationally, and that was probably like last time international like sales were a lot higher. So.
And that's a 60 to 40%, 60% international sales, guys, which is insane. And also, we do not discriminate. We've had a sale to Russia. We've had quite a big sale to Italy. That's Greece there. Italy, there you go, £266. That was the knitting machine. We sold 80 quid worth of stuff to Germany, only 15 to Spain, 17 to Portugal, Australia, Thailand. What was that? Oh, that was a camera. I remember that. So that's all Russia. Man, that's all Russia there. Norway. Norway's getting it. US, obviously. So I mean, be prepared to ship. Be prepared to send things to customers. Don't discriminate. I often see shops where they're like excluding countries. Really think hard before you exclude countries. I mean, unless you're genuinely having really atrocious luck. I mean, like you said, if you have global shipping, you don't have to worry at all. But
this is the thing. This is what works for us.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily going to work for everybody.
No.
And we sell different things to a lot of people. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's that. And then we've got customers there. We've had 5% returning customers, so nothing amazing there.
Karen's got a question saying, do you send to the more problematic countries tracked? Don't tend to. Our tracking depends on what we're selling. We've got a cut-off point, basically. If it's over a certain amount, we will send it tracked. If it's under a certain amount, no, we won't send it tracked. Exactly. It's really that simple. But we've chosen like a price that we're happy to send untracked, and like, not that we'd be happy to lose the money, but if something was to happen and it like the item didn't arrive and we had to refund the buyer, we would be fine with refunding them without any issues. That it won't cause us headaches. So that's we make sure set a certain rate to do that. I think we tend to make sure that we are happy to do that. That's the other thing we look at. We look at how much we're in an item for.
you know, we do when we make a decision about it, we do look at how much we've spent on an item.
Yeah.
If we've spent enough money on an item to buy it, then obviously we'll do what we can to protect that investment. But if we're selling something that is like, we're not necessarily like invested in as much now, so it doesn't owe us anything, then we're a bit more kind of, you know, risky with the shipping methods. So there we go. Almost a zero sell day here with 6,500 items listed, says Tom. That's, yeah, I don't even know what's going on there, Tom, to be honest with you. It's crazy. With that many items, yeah, it doesn't make much sense. DBG's having a rough time of it as well with sales. It does happen. I mean, you know, I think with Tom, it's especially shocking, just simply down to
just the sheer amount.
The sheer amount of inventory he's got. Yeah. Right. I think that pretty much wraps it up for us. What would you say?
Yeah. Well, that's our week.
That's our week. Yeah. We're pretty good. We're just gonna chill now a little bit into the chat and then call it a night. Have
we missed anything?
I don't think so. Missed anything? No, I don't think so. No. Mary Death Deal says you guys are rocking it. See you next week. Well, thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Nick says had a filter and a set of spark plugs go international today. Shipping was as much as the item, but they were happy to pay for tracked and signed. Yeah, exactly. You know, a lot of people will pay. A lot of people will pay for stuff. I mean, we've noticed that we get a lot of customers buying RC parts that no one else has. We're the only ones that have them, and they're happy to pay the money for it. It's as simple as that. They're willing to pay because they know they don't really have anywhere else to go to. So, you know, Karen says, are you doing promoted listings? I've put 1% promoted listings on all my sales have increased so far, cost me next to nothing. That's a very good idea, Karen. Shazad was actually the one that kind of gave me that idea to do, put everything on a 1% promoted listings, and it can help. How's your shop going, Bex, and when is the mega jewelry haul?
Oh, do you know what? My shop is just awful at the moment because I'm not listing. So
you're thinking of shutting it down, aren't you?
Yeah, shop hasn't been great. I think I'm just trying. I'm just trying to do too much, if I'm honest. With working and trying to keep in check with all like your eBay stuff, my eBay stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. If I can get my act together and kind of get on top of it, I will try to. But if not, then I might have to make the decision to close it again.
You are doing a fair bit at the moment, aren't you?
But as for a jewelry haul, yeah, I haven't bought anything like new, have I? Jewelry wise.
No.
But yeah.
Give us a weekly Alfie report. He smells pretty bad.
He smells really bad.
He's here right now.
Yeah, you can't smell him, obviously. We can smell him, but he smells pretty bad at the moment. He needs a bath.
Can you show the people?
Do you want to face?
Face this
way. Face that way. He's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't manhandle me. Huh? What's he trying to do? He's trying to turn you around. I know. Yeah.
He smells really bad.
How bad do you smell? The
worst.
You smell bad, don't you?
Yeah, yes. He smells.
You do. You smell bad. You need a bath, don't you?
Yeah, he does. He's like, whatever, mum, whatever. Ain't no bath.
You do.
Baths, mugs. Yeah. So, yeah, he. Other than that, he's good. We've been walking him regularly as usual. Yeah. He's enjoying his walks, and even though the weather's turning.
I've been missing the evening walks, though, haven't I? Because you've been walking him before I'm getting home
when you
from
finish
work
late, then because it gets dark so quickly, I tend to walk him before. So, right. Started using promoted listings, not sure how to tell if it's working, says Nick. Well, if you go into your promoted listings, Nick, it will tell you how it's doing.
There should be a page where you can actually see how much you've got to give to eBay. Yeah, so if you actually go on the promoted listings page, it will tell you what's going on. It will tell you what the deal is, how many of your items have sold using it, and how many haven't. Right. Question: have you used that gaming keypad you bought? If not, get on and use it. He smells pretty bad. He's talking about Alfie or Z, says Barry.
I'm not smelly, thank you. Poor Alfie smells of McDonald's. Says. Ryan says, nice dog, smells a bit. Nice owners. Oh, very funny. Z, get in the bath with him. Bath cam time. No. World Events is very handsome dog. What breed of dog is he? He is a puggle.
He is.
He's a big. Yeah. He's a puggle, a beagle pug mix. Yeah, but I can't find the page, says Nick. What if you go to marketing? You need to go to marketing, your marketing tab, and then there's an option. There's the thing that says promoted listings. If you click on promoted listings, it will tell you.
And there's a big bar along the top, and it gives you like how many clicks and you know how many sales you've had for it, and it gives you like a breakdown.
Well, we'll share with you ours. This is what we've just started this campaign on the 2nd of November.
Yeah.
So a week ago. Currently says there's only 5 listings in it. I don't know why. I need to double check that.
You have to find out what's going on there.
But this shows you, these are from the older this is all from older campaigns.
Yeah.
So this shows you how many clicks, how many items. So that tells you that we've had over £300 worth of sales additionally through the promoted listings link, like the sponsored listings link, and it's cost us £5 in fees. So that's what you need to look at or look out for. That's it. Marketing, not performance. Yeah. Don't use 6%, only use 1. Am I using 6%?
I don't know.
I'm not using 6%. I thought I was only using 1%. I don't know. Okay. Right. I think that's it. What do you reckon? Huh? Oh, he's going to sleep. Craig Young says, hi, all, bit late to this chat, so I don't know if this has been asked, but has anyone put anything on multi-save yet? Shazad has used multi-save on his store and he said it works. I've yet to try it. It sounds like it's there for people that have got items with lots of multiple multiple quantities. So we will be trying it because we do have a lot of multiple quantity listings. If you don't have multiple quantity listings, I'm not sure how impactful it will be.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, even though you might save money by buying another item, if you've come to buy a specific item and you've got no interest
in anything else,
then you know 5 or 10% is not going to do anything. I reckon you get on Fortnite. What else you going to do? No worries. Apologies for my non-reselling related question. Reminded me of a dog my neighbour had. World Events, don't apologise.
Do you know what? Our chat never really stays on topic, so I wouldn't worry.
We just chat. It's just a chat now. At this stage, it's just a chat. It's not. We don't even.
Yeah, we don't mind what.
We don't even mind about reselling or whatever. Okay. On that note, though, I think I'm gonna call it a night.
Because I want to go sleep.
And you're just doing that annoying thing with your knee.
Go sleep.
So annoying. You're gonna wear your knee out.
Should I have a coffee or should I go to sleep?
Do what you want. Go sleep if you want.
I might go sleep.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Do you know what? Right.
Yeah. Go on.
You annoy me just as much as I annoy you. I'm just gonna leave that there.
We're going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, guys. Super appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
And we will hopefully see you in some more videos over the weekend if we do any more hauls or whatever.
Yeah.
Pickups. We didn't do a haul. There's a lot of boats to show.
If we can try... Do you know
how many boats can I show?
If we can
here's a boat.
No, but if we can, even if it's like a short video, if we can try and like do a little short video, we might try and show you.
Yeah, but I'm bored thinking of it. Showing boats and more boats.
You weren't that bored when you got it.
No, I love it.
You
I love it.
This boat.
No, I love the boat. No, I love the boats, but I'm thinking about people won't love it. Do you mean like, oh, here's a boat. Oh, here's another boat I got. Oh, here's another boat. Oh, people don't want to see boats, you know? Yeah. I like the boats. I don't even care about boats really, but I like the boats that I've picked up, you know?
I know.
Because they're RC. But anyway.
Yeah. Anyway.
Right. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching.
I've got to forget that.
Now we've got to work out how to turn it off.